Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, we're talking in Just Like That, Season 2 update, question mark? You guys, I had so many of you reach out to me because an article just came out from the Mirror talking about the potential Season 2 and an idea that's being kicked around by Sarah Jessica Parker and company. And while I normally... when they quote a friend or whatever, I get nervous. I'm like, I don't know if that's true. But this one is very interesting. It hit me hard, and I have some thoughts on it. So I thought, you know what? Let's talk about it because breaking news, it's interesting. Let's get into it. But first, I have amazing new merch I'm super excited about. I got these mugs. You guys, it says Justice for Steve on the front. And on the back, per your request, Miranda is a B word. Yes, it actually says the B word. And because I'm weirdly obsessed with the Anna Delvey case, we have German Heiress. Trust me. We have that in a variety of different colors. We always have Midnight Toast. I love this mug so much. My husband did the art for it. It's fantastic. And my personal favorite, this is a load of pants. Available in a variety of colors, links in the comments. Do check them out. They're fabulous. Thank you to everybody who took the time to send me this. It's so fascinating to me. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for letting me know. I got so many comments and DMs about it. And yeah, let's talk about it. So the Mirror is reporting Kim Cattrall could be replaced as Samantha Jones by a Hollywood star in Just Like That. Okay. So let's talk about this. So again, when I hear, this is all according to unnamed sources that this information is coming out. So I take it with a grain of salt. But it did lead me to think, you know what? I believe it, and here's why. The press that has come out since this show has been, since it got its abysmal ratings and reviews, has been basically that we, the audience, don't understand. So, of course, they're going to treat us like morons and do something like this. The writers can't write for shit. We've seen that, obviously. We've all been saying that. And so, why wouldn't they, if they can't come up with this good storyline, why not just replace the actress? I say that, and I hope you understand that I don't want this to happen. That is a terrible idea, and it's just lazy writing to me. So the Mirror is reporting that Sarah Jessica Parker is said to be considering finding another actress for Samantha Jones. They talk about the reboot with the 10 full episodes and a noticeable absence of Kim Cattrall. Well, we all know that. She was like the heart and soul of the show. And I tell you what, as I watch the original series, which I'm doing on my Patreon, it's like I loved her before, but she made the show, and I just didn't even realize how much so. She's fabulous. So Kim played the much-loved role of Samantha in the original, as well as the two Sex and the City films, but chose not to return for the reboot. Probably because you guys couldn't write for shit, and Michael Patrick Dickhead wanted to do terrible things to Kim/Samantha, the character. I've heard storylines that supposedly she was supposed to be coming on to Brady and stuff like that. I mean, of course she didn't want to return. Think about how they treated her in the movies, especially the second one. And now it seems Samantha could return to Manhattan from London in a second series of the, HBO show. A source told Heat magazine, everyone is deeply aware that in Just Like That suffered enormously from the absence of Samantha. Yes, it did, but that's not all that was wrong with In Just Like That. They could have made it so much better. Again, I blame the writers and the actors. Let's see. Sarah and the producers haven't entirely given up on Kim coming back. What? Sarah gave that interview that said she wouldn't want Kim to come back because, Sarah's a mean girl and she couldn't hide it. Let's see, there's only so much groveling they're willing to do. Other options have to be explored. You guys, this is not it. I don't know how you would feel, but I would feel I thought I hit my full level of hatred toward this series, but this would do it for me. That is the worst idea I've ever heard. Nobody could play Samantha but Kim Cattrall. So the source goes on to point out that the show still owns the character, and it's becoming more of a possibility that they might replace her. They need the character in the show. Again, if the writing were worth a crap, I'm not saying we wouldn't need her. I feel like we always need Samantha. But it wouldn't be so glaring how awful the others were if they didn't make it so Miranda-centric and so forced woke and so everything wrong with and just like that kiss their own assathon that we got. It just wouldn't be so glaring. And I just think it's just so disrespectful and further proof of the mean girlness of Sarah Jessica Parker and Michael Patrick Dickhead and all the lot, and Cynthia Nixon, I'm calling her Miranda, all of them to be like this and to do something like this. I mean, they might as well bring back a replacement for Stanford. To me, it's just as disrespectful. Stanford, of course, the actor passed away, and instead of giving him any acknowledgement at all, they just move on like no big deal. They can't even acknowledge in the show, he left for Tokyo. I mean, self-important jackasses, right? Okay, ready for this one? Supposedly, they think recasting her could be easily explained away by saying Samantha had a major facelift. Really? You guys didn't do enough to her, like in the first movie when you said she was quote-unquote chubby, and by that I mean she was teensy. You guys just put her in very tight pants and then pointed at her pooch. I mean, just awful. Just awful, right? So, yeah, this, let's see, in an interview for Variety, the 56, Sarah Jessica Parker, was asked if it'd be okay if Cattrall could return to the fold after she previously snubbed a part in the revamped series. And again, this is where Sarah Jessica Parker said, no, we would not welcome her back. Yikes. So again, thank you to everybody who took the time to send me this article. I really appreciate it. I get sent a ton of stuff. Still no official word if season 2 is on or not, which is a little surprising because they're kind of in the habit of announcing, yes, already renewed before a show even is done. We find out if they're renewed now or not. And this one has been quiet. They don't seem to acknowledge any of the viewers' criticisms. They seem to be in their own little bubble, but maybe one of them accidentally saw the IMDb rating. Maybe that gave them a clue. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hey, if you want to have some fun, talk about the original series, I'm on Patreon doing that, having a lot of fun over there. Thank you guys for everything. I hope you have a fabulous week. If you find any articles like this, keep them coming. Let me know in the comments. I welcome them. And we'll talk about it all. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.